Hello, this is Ann with Father Time Clocks and Art in St. Augustine, Florida, here to talk about the historic railroad pocket watches. So pocket watches can be incredibly beautiful, but it's also the history behind them that makes them just so fascinating. They're just incredible timepieces. So in 1891, there was a major railroad crash in America because one engineer's pocket watch had stopped for 4 minutes. Now this is back in the time when they used pocket watches to change tracks. There was no digital world, there was no stoplights. So there were many people killed in that accident. So the US made it a mandate that everyone working on railroads had to have a railroad certified pocket watch. And you could no longer use the top notch on a pocket watch to change the time. You had to open the face of it to be able to change the hands. You had to pull out a lever to change the hands. And this way, the time would not change by accident. So they would still use the top notch to calculate miles per hour between mileposts because there was no other way to calculate miles per hour back then. So it's a fascinating piece of history. So here we have a beautiful example of a Ball historic railroad special with gorgeous engraving, 10-karat gold filled, and Ball really set the standard for the timepieces that would be used on the railroad. They had to have white faces with very bold black lettering so they would be easily seen from dawn to dusk. They had to be accurate from 32 degrees to 100 degrees. And then the finest would have 23 jewels. This is the back of the timepiece. The jewels would be rubies or sapphires, and they would extend the timepiece's life by helping to reduce the friction between critical points in the back of the timepiece. So that's a little bit of history of railroad specials. Come in and see all that we have to offer. It's a type of pocket watch that we're really, really excited about.